Hello guys and welcome to another AOR video. Today we're here in China for round 3 of the championship, and coming into this one very confident with my teammate. We did a bit more practice than we did in Bahrain, and obviously on the last race in Bahrain, qualifying and the race wasn't the best pace wise for us, so for this one we're looking to get another top 5 or maybe another podium for one of us, or even a double podium. So we'll see how this one goes. At the moment we are sitting in a very nice P2. It was looking like this in Australia as well. We got the first 1-2 of the season, and hopefully we can replicate that in round 3 of season 16. So yeah, I actually forgot to save my race highlights, so it's a bit messy. I had to download the AOR stream so I can show you guys what happened in the race, because I have to show you the highlights because it was a pretty damn nice race. So thank you to Ali K for letting me use the footage of the AOR stream. He's obviously the commentator alongside Mark, so if you guys want to check them out, I will leave their YouTube channel in the description and the AOR channel. So at the moment in qualifying we are 2/10 up on our 29.4. So it's actually looking very good. Our PB was a 29.3, and that seemed like the best we could do with this race setup. And actually in the end of the race there is rain scheduled, but this is the set we are going to start on, as obviously for a good amount of laps it's going to be dry. And Flores goes quickly with a 29.2, a very nice lap from him, and we go second with a 29.3. so we couldn't beat our personal best, but it's a very nice lap, and it's actually enough for a 1-2 today. So wonderful stop, second 1-2 for the McLarens this season. And now it's time for round 3 of season 16. Let's see what this race is going to unfold. And it slides out and away we go. And we both get off to a very nice start, but we had a plan. Flores would sneak away, and I would just try and hold everyone up before, so we could just keep the 1-2, and it's looking very nicely so far. I wouldn't challenge Flores for the first couple of laps. So yeah, we're just working together. You can see further back we've got the Haas all over the shop there in front of Williams Alex, and it's almost 3 wide now coming into the second sector. And yeah, they are just all losing time to us already. You can see we're pulling away by almost a second here, and it's almost 3 wide coming into the flat out turn 5. And yeah, the Ferrari and Williams have a bit of contact. I'm just showing you this to just show you how much time they lost on the opening lap, and it was just wonders for us. You can see how further up in the distance we are. And lap 4 we are actually going to switch positions. We're not passing or battling Flores, we actually switch positions so he can get the DRS, because his tires were way worse than mine at this stage. We're opting for a lap 5 and lap 6 as Flores brakes very late, almost hits us, but yeah, I'm sure we're just fine there, as Curly is now trying to attack him, and our teammate has the inside line. Curly going to try and go around the outside, but it doesn't quite work out for him. And yeah, the Ferrari is losing a lot of time to both of us, as now he's going to try and go down the inside of Flores, who's pushing him all the way into the pit lane exit. Now Flores is going to try and sneak down the inside yet again. He's not letting hold of P2 just yet. He's going to try and hang on, but it seems like Curly has the better racing line, and Flores has to yield to P3. But now it's pit stop time, and we emerge in the lead of the race where we left off, and Flores actually jumps Curly, but as you can see he's on the soft compound tires, and this was not a strategy call. It was an unfortunate mistake. The default strategy was an ultra soft, and Flores actually forgot to change it, so we would have been on the mediums, and hopefully we could have been in a 1-2. But yeah, it's a very unfortunate. And now we are catching up to Alex, as meanwhile Curly and Ollie D are just 2.2 seconds behind us, so not too far away. We have to clear Alex, who, remember, is Curly's teammate, so he wouldn't really let us through that easily, obviously. As Flores gets past him and almost loses the position, he goes very wide. We are going to be a bit more patient, as we knew we had the DRS and the slipstream and everything we needed to pass him. Fresher tires, obviously, so we're going to tuck into the slipstream of Alex. You can see Curly has not gained anything in this battle, so it's a very nice disposal actually of Alex, who goes down to P3. And at this point we were just pushing to not give the Ferrari DRS, and that's exactly what we did. And yeah, now we're gonna skip on to lap 19, where again we're gonna switch positions, as you'll be able to see on the end of the straight. This is where Floris's tires were beginning to go off, and we knew that if I was stuck behind Floris, we would both lose a podium here. So we switched positions. It was not a real fight, as you'll be able to see into the hairpin. We take the lead of the race on track. Floris down to second, and for a couple of laps we gave him DRS, we gave him slipstream, but it was not enough to keep ahead of Curly, because you'll be able to see on lap 22 it was the last couple of corners of Floris did on these tires. But now he's battling with Curly, goes down the inside again into turn 1 on lap 22. Floris will not be able to sneak it down the inside again, because Curly goes very, very defensive now. Ollie's going to try and go around the outside. It seems like Floris has a problem, and Floris is spinning into the wall, and that is a rear left puncture. Very, very unfortunate for Floris, I do have to say. And this is exactly where the rain hit, so it couldn't have gone any worse. And this season Floris doesn't seem to be able to catch a break, which is very unfortunate. I'm not gonna lie, this is exactly where the rain hit, and now it's lap 25. The rain is really getting worse, and the Force India and Ollie are battling. Ollie has gone very, very wide, and you can tell the slicks are not the optimal tire for these conditions. And Curly's gonna go into the pit. We are staying out, as you can see. Curly gets a 3-second time penalty in the pit lane entry, and Ollie D is actually going to follow him. So 2 cars stay out, 2 cars are in the pits. Me and Jano on the mediums, and Williams Alex actually follows us on the mediums. So at the moment top 2 are on mediums, and we are still looking looking good. But actually Jano on the last lap, you can see the track is definitely ready for intermediates, and we are just losing so much time. This looks like it's going to come down to the wire, because the gap between me and Curly is about 6 seconds with just 1.5 sector to go. He dispatches Jano quite easily. As you can tell, the grip was just not optimal. I can tell you that on these mediums it was absolutely horrible. And yeah, just crawling back into the finish line, I knew way earlier than this that I couldn't fight. I didn't have anything to fight with Curly and Velocio D. So yes, since the gap was this small, I knew that into the hairpin, into a traction zone apex, I just was nowhere near the speed that they were carrying. So I knew that this wouldn't be the optimal strategy. And yeah, it just a couple of corners to go, and you don't normally see this, but we are going to lose the lead expectedly, because the grip was absolutely nowhere. We actually missed the apex, but it didn't really matter. We would have lost the lead and probably second place as well. You can see we're just struggling so much. Curly is going to cross the line first. Ollie D gets the win, actually, as Curly got that 3-second time penalty in the pit lane, and I'm not sure if he's going to get that removed. I did want to upload this video after the stewards decision, because it would be quite massive. Curly would win the race, we would get P3 and Ollie in second. So yeah, let's see how that one goes. You can see podium celebrations now. And after Bahrain we finished in the same position as here, and it just felt like a win. It felt even better than Australia, but here it's just gutting, you know. 2 corners to go, you are leading, and yeah, expectedly you cannot even fight with anything. If I had the right tires, if I had the same compound of tires the other guys did, I'm sure I could have done better. But I just, since they caught me up, I couldn't fight with anything. So yeah, I had to let them by, and it is P2 in the end. It may be P3 if Curly gets his penalty removed, but either way we are still leading the championship, which is something absolutely insane. After round 3, I believe it's Ollie D in second by 9 or 13 points, depending on Curly's incident. So yeah, that's been the Chinese Grand Prix, guys, and until the next one, take care.